What is going on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon. We're continuing our Rugby 22 sort of playthrough as we've been going today. I've been doing a bunch of videos on the channel all about Rugby 22. In this one, I thought it'd be fun to check out the career and the My Teams option. Now, they are sort of linked together. This is obviously the creator team. If you go on career, it says you still need an available custom team to continue. So what we do today is we're going to create our first custom team in the game. Welcome to your custom teams. In this mode, you can create a squad in the colours of your choice, and you can then use this squad in career mode and online games. Now choose a slot to save your team. You can create up to 4. Again, don't know why it's limited. They did the same thing in Rugby 20. Feels weird why you can only have some. And we can either customise or manage. So let's go over to the customise menu to begin with. So we've got Antoine Dupont there. What are we looking at here? So first of all, the jersey. The menu system is, this colour scheme is very awkward to work with, but we'll try our best. Right, what do we want the jersey to look like? 30 different designs. That is quite nice. I think Rugby 20 had a few less. Ooh, I kind of like that. The whole sort of like bleeding in. Now, this team that I want to create is going to be the Mad Dragons. We're going to create the Dragon team. So if there's anything that looks slightly dragon scaly, that would be useful. There's actually locked jerseys. That's interesting. That must be to do with the My Challenges. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm quickly having a look through the icons here, even though you can't see a preview of them, just in case there's any that I sort of want. Okay, nothing looking overly dragon-esque, I would probably say here. That's not a terrible looking design. That's got a few sort of stripes, I guess. That's got some triangles. I kind of like that sort of bleeding in one. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's go for the bleeding in one. I think that looks interesting. That's a more interesting design. So let's go for that one. As for the colour, colour 1, white. Well, I mean, the channel, I don't really know what our channel is. It's sort of like red and... I kind of like the idea. Red and black, how does red and black look? Is that going to look way too over the top? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Oh, it actually changes the colour of the seats in the background of who's there. Oh, well, I mean, we want red seats. I mean, we've got to have red seats on the go. So let's do red. And then colour 2. I don't know. I mean, what else is the dragon on my channel? So that just looks like I've been hit by paint. That doesn't look good. If I do black bleeding, is there a third colour there as well? There is a third colour. I might see if I can get... Oh, it's just the stripes. I thought there was a bit of the actual paintwork on there as well. That doesn't necessarily look the best. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for... Oh, you could just go for black, actually. Go for, like, black sleeves and black thing. It looks a little bit boring, is the only thing that I'm thinking here. Is there, like, one that had a little bit of more of a pattern on? You could go for that. I kind of like the idea of seeing the stripes that are in it. Or I could do... That's a cool... There you go. A slightly darker red. There we go. That's one. Let's go with that one. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay. So we've chosen our top. Shorts. Obviously, shorts going to be slightly different. We've got different short designs as well, which is always nice. Anything here that I think could look good. Ooh, we got the... we got to keep the bleeding in colours. And to be fair, that's not bad. I'm kind of liking the look of that. Let's go straight with that one. That's nice and easy. Socks. Where's my... Oh, we got some barbarian style socks there, different coloured socks. Yeah, I like them as well. Have I been choosing the same pattern for each one? I don't want to be super boring. I just like, oh, that one looks cool. I kind of like that one. Let's the stripey. Maybe let's have a look at some other ones just in case there's anything interesting. Which one should we go for? I kind of like that. I kind of like the ever so slight stripe look of them. And again, white socks. I don't want it to be too dark. Let's have it as that. Logo. Okay, logo. Anything that looks dragon-esque. Now, I imagine these could look very... Wow, what's happened here? Okay, I thought there was only like 3 you could choose from. I am going to imagine... Oh, I mean, that's pretty close. Yep, these are all going to be pretty much the same as they were in Rugby 20, I imagine. Apart from some of the locked ones, all of these ones look pretty much like they are the normal one. We'll have a quick look through some of the other ones just in case there's one I want to slowly progress towards. Anything looking interesting there? Oh, a couple of rams. That's pretty cool. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a gorilla? I can't even work out what that's meant to be. Got some weapons. Is that a bull? It's kind of hard to tell with the lock screen over the top of some of them. Rugby. Oh, they could create an Australian team. Now that it's licensed, they obviously didn't do that. That kind of looks like Rose-esque. If you wanted to create an England team, that's probably not super far off. Okay, nothing there. We will go straight back into the dragon one. Okay, now obviously you already know what I'm going to say here. The dragon... Oh no, go down. The dragon absolutely needs to be red. There we go. Let's get that on the go. Okay, in terms of the background, I kind of like the idea of maybe a white, actually. Just as a way to make it stand out a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to go with white for that one. Let's go over to colour 3. What do we want colour 3 to be? Now, I can get away... what was that dark red I had before? I kind of like that one. Let's go with that one. There we go. I'm trying to think of my actual logo. I've got it on screen for me here just to just to try and have a bit of a look at. And the logo is pretty much red and white. It's pretty much what it is. So let's go with that. The ball. We've actually got different style balls that aren't just generic patterns on, which is quite nice. Okay, only a limited amount of balls, only 6 to choose from. I mean, that one's got sort of flames on. I mean, we're already sort of there, aren't we? I kind of like that one already. And I like the idea of the red flames. It's actually going to change. Ooh, vibrant green. Okay, let's go over to colour 3 just in case there's a better colour. Again, I kind of like that dark red look. Or black. Or dark red. It's kind of weird. Some of them seem to change the outline of the ball, but in different places it almost looks like. Is that black? It looks very grey compared to black. Let's stick with that for now. I'm kind of happy with that. And here we go. So we've actually got names. You can now name a team, but it's non-customizable. Why? I don't want to do that. I want to be able to pick my own name for my team. Why have they added this in? I'm just making sure there isn't some way to sort of customize it. I mean, nothing here looks like dragons. Nothing here looks like... Oh, I don't know. Let's go for... Oh, we're going to have to do the champions then, aren't we? That's kind of boring. I mean, it's nice they've added names now. Originally, you couldn't name your team in Rugby 20, which was terrible. That was genuinely bad. Being able to choose this, that's fine. But what if you don't want to be that? The captains? Does anyone want to be called the captains? Really? What, are they all captains? All 15 of them? Don't know. So there we go. We've got our team. The Arrows. That's not who I am. I specifically wanted a different name. No. Be the champions. There we go. The champions. Right, let's go over to manage a team. Let's see what we've got going on here. So, in terms of our props, we've got a bunch of French props currently. So, it's not looking like we're going to be able to make players, which is a bit of a shame. That was one thing I was sort of hoping they'd add into this game. Now, is there a way to compare them? There is also fusion. Do I want to fuse someone? You can't use this card in a fusion. This card is already selected. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of these. Right. I mean, he seems to be way better. Attack 44, speed, attack 47, carrying is better. Tackling is better. Jackling, a lot worse. And then compare between these two. Way better attack. Wow, 64 attack. That's looking good. Speed, carrying. I'm going to have to do this for a lot of them. Tackling looks better. Turnover, Jackal. Oh, I actually think he's the best. Let's go for Christopher Veoto. Okay, so we're just on French. Apparently, I mean, Nakon is a French company. It's no wonder why they've got you as base French. I'm not sure if these are real people or creative people. None of these names stand out to me. I'm not that great on forwards anyway, so not my own fault necessarily. Which one of these two do we fancy? Better attack, slightly worse speed, same carrying, about the same tackling, turnover, jackal rate slightly better, much better in a scrum. Let's stick with him for the hooker. My other prop, I'm going to go for my other big boy. So it looks like there isn't sort of loose head and tight head props. Again, it's just props. One thing I do wish they would have in a game like this is the ability to choose a loose head and a tight head, not just chuck someone anywhere. For anyone who's ever played rugby in real life or knows props that have played rugby, it is not easy to swap between the two. Right, what have we got here? Okay, in terms of lock, be interested to know how much like real things are affected in here. Like, are people's heights? Are taller people in this genuinely better at winning the lineouts? Tackle 91. Wow, he's good. This guy's good. He's got some good attributes there. 90 on the jackling as well. Wow, okay, Tom Price. Get in here, Tom Price. Over here is going to be our one Englishman in the team so far. 60, 57. So we're sort of looking like over here, maybe. Jackling better. Turnover worse. Carrying better. I'll just quickly have a quick look at them. No, it looks like we're going to... Oh, I don't know. He's got better turnover, tackle. I'm going to go for... Girau. I'm not sure of pronunciations. On to the flankers. We've got a couple of Georgian boys in here. Liking that as well. Okay, a lot of things to look at here. Anyone rated immensely high? We've got a couple of 63s. We'll just do a quick comparison. Sorry for any of you who struggle to keep up with the quick moving things, because I'm going to do this a lot. Lineouts. He's way better in lineouts. I might just go another flanker. A flanker and number 8. I mean, that is useful. He can play both positions. I'm kind of tempted to go for our Georgian boy. You've got to have a Georgian lad in there. Why not? Luke Hamilton. Or do we go for the Welshman, who stands head and shoulders above everyone else in terms of rating? Wow. Yeah, attack is better. The carrying is better. The tackling is better. Right. Luke Hamilton, get in here. I wonder if this is procedurally generated. Is this going to be the same for everyone's creator team? I really wish it was like a random selection for whoever you were the first time you start a game. That'd be great fun. Or if you create a customized team, you just get a random choice of players. That way you could keep creating more and more like new and interesting teams out of players you don't really know a lot from. In terms of our scrum half, really here we're going to be wanting passing. I can't look at any passing stats. Interesting. I mean, he stands out, doesn't he, above everyone else? Paul Abadi, get in the team. Fly half. Jerome Bosviel, Thomas Vincent, who is a name I actually think I know. Carry, tackle is slightly better, turnover is better. So for some reason as a fly half, I don't know why my fly half is so good in there. Why are we looking at the line-out stats as well? Why am I not looking at the kicking, the handling? These stats are not very useful for the actual players that we're looking at. Slightly heavier, better influence, better attack. I'm gonna go for Vincent. Let's get him in there. Wingers. Ooh, wow, 64s in here as well. Oh wow, yeah, it drops down dramatically over there. I'm quickly having a run through the names. I mean, we've got to have Rocco Duru in the team as a centre. Anyone standing out? Theo Millet. Again, centres. I would kind of like it if there was maybe, you know, a preference. Maybe they prefer to play in the inside centre as opposed to the outside centre. I think that could be fun. We're definitely going to want him in the team. Let's get him in there. In fact, let me just have a quick look at... oh, I can't even do that. Okay, never mind. Let's see who's left in terms of like speed and carrying. That's one thing I really like from my centres, being able to just smash through the line. So attack, speed and carry is really what I'm looking at here. 66, 67, 73. I think the better carrying rate... I'm going to go for Danny Ward. I just want to check out these two, carrying, speed, attack. I'm actually going to move them to around. I prefer to have my outside centre be much more attacking, or being on playing on the wing slightly. And then finally here again, it's got to be, you know, your speed and your carrying really. I'm going to go with Nami. And finally, as the fullback, we haven't got to see any fullbacks. Oh, is that Portuguese? We got a Portuguese fullback. That's fun. Is Portugal even in this team, in this game? I would like that. Bento, Bosviel, or Bosque? I don't know. I'm probably going to butcher some names. I'm sorry, guys. Again, would like to know here, you know, the kicking ability, the aerial ability. It's sort of what you want to be looking at when you talk in terms of fullback. Speed is about the same for all. Carrying is the same for those two. Influence and attack. I'm gonna go for Bento. Let's get Bento in the team, and there we have it, guys. Right, my cards. Okay, that's. Oh, these people you can add. Have I just not been paying attention to this? Okay, apparently there's a bunch of cards that I also have here. I'm not going to mess about with that too much. I'll do a lot of that on my own time. I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time. This video is probably going to be quite long as it is. Right, in terms of my offense, yeah, I prefer wide. I prefer to play out wide normally. The pass chain. Again, wide. I like being able to play it out the back. Normally in these sorts of games, this is what I like. And then, I mean, we'll create the second one just in case my attack isn't working well enough. Type B. The only problem with games like this is when you can't pass in depth. I kind of like the idea of playing looping passes. I like the idea of forwards running and leaving backs out. I'm going to go for the 1-3-3-1. Am I? Because I like the idea of players being supported. Not quite as wide, but we'll mix it up there. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Onto the tactics. The fullback. No, I certainly want the fullback to be far away. The fullback far in both instances. I don't like having people in. The pod shape. Flat, no. I would generally prefer... I mean, diamond and V-line is the same thing and just swapping around which players are supporting. I'm going to go with the V-line for now. On to... Oh, defense, rather. Defense, classic, drift, or the blitz. I'm going to start off with a drift defense. Classic can sometimes get a little bit wild in this game, shall we say. Defend channel, pendulum. If we're drifting, I'll leave it on pendulum for drifting, and on the blitz defense, I'm going to leave as defend channel. And then the wingers... I want wingers to be far, but my fullback to be far as well. Yes, there we go. Okay, cool. We're sorting out all of this. So, I mean, this is one thing I do love about these games, is being able to get much more in depth. If you like rugby, you like your nitty gritty stuff, this is great for me. I love all this. I do wish the colour of the menu could change, as I'm going to keep saying in every single one of these videos, but quite happy with the amount you can actually change in this game. Right, in the breakdown area, let's go through what we want to do here. So, the wide out is my personal favourite. In fact, I'm going to change the loop to the wide out. Upwards. I'm trying to see if there's any new ones in here. We'll have rugby league in there as well. That can be useful just to just try and get through. Any new ones that we haven't seen from rugby 20? None. Nothing there. Apparently, we don't want that one. That one is the worst one, according to this game. Let's keep having a little switch along here. Double switch prop, rugby league. It doesn't look like there's any necessarily new ones. Oh, the Springbok loop. We could check that on. Why not? We got a couple of Springbok subscribers. Why not? The double loop will almost never work in a game like this, especially the difficulty I tend to play on. You want at least sort of switches. I'm going to go for the Rangi 13. Because I think we might be able to actually get that through. And then in terms of the scrum, I mean, the scrum is difficult to do anyway. I'm not going to mess about too much with the scrum, because playing a set play off a scrum is quite difficult. So there we have it, guys. The champions, known as the Mad Dragons to me, we've now successfully created a new team. So this means we can now go into the career mode. We can select our team. Welcome to the career mode. In this mode, you will manage a team and take it to the top of the league to ultimately face the world's best teams. Manage your finances by signing players, playing friendly matches, implementing training sessions, and upgrading your staff. So we saw all this in Rugby 20, and it wasn't terrible. It felt a little bit grindy, but that was because of the difficulty. So with a bit more difficult, could be more fun. Each season, you'll be given different schedule of events and a budget to play. Ooh. A budget to play in the French or Irish divisions, and eventually take part in European and World tournaments. Awesome. So let's start a new career just to get in and see what this is all about. So starting off here, the D3 Gold Championship. If you manage to win this, you get 800 SP points. Wow, that is not a lot of SP points, considering packs in this game cost like 20,000. But we'll choose that. Optional leagues, unfortunately, we have to complete a couple of seasons first before we can do that, so looks like we're opting out. Do you want to participate in the preseason? Preseasons have you learn more about career mode step by step. It will also prepare you for your first season. Hey, why not? Let's press yes. Okay. Preseason friendly, so you can pick a game. Oh, with different difficulties. That's fun. So you can actually sort of get into the game. The current event is shown in the main panel. Several choices may be available depending on the event type. Okay, awesome. I'm worried to press A and accidentally press the amateur one. I don't want to press the amateur one. All of your events and matches are shown in my events. Awesome. So you sort of pick what game you want to play and how much money you'll earn from it. I like that. That's fine. Happy with that one. Use them by scrolling with the right analog stick. Cool. Awesome. The team management section includes details for your team members and player collection. You can also define your tactics and set play here. The finances and training section provides access to several services. Improve your team with new staff members or train a specific player to help him perform better. So that's the training thing. Absolutely happy with that. And the standings and fixtures section shows the scores of previous matches and lets you view your next opponents. You can also check your current position in each competition you're taking part in. Cool. This is the special currency. Oh, in career mode. Oh, career mode has its own currency like we saw in Rugby 20, which was a bit annoying. It didn't completely translate over when you wanted to buy packs. You couldn't use the credits that you got in the career mode. We'll see how that plays out in the actual menu. It can be used to upgrade your staff, and players use various services and invest. Okay, cool. As for SP, it can be earned in any mode. This currency can be used to buy boosters or for card fusions. Yeah, we're going to have to look into that card fusions at some point. Choose your opponent for friendly matches. The higher the team's level, the higher the reward will be. Well, I mean, personally, I played, Benetton rated 73. I played the pro match with New Zealand, Australia, and I did lose that one. I've played a couple of games since, and I sort of got on better with it. I'll start off with a semi-pro. I think, what's this? Invest in the number of tries you think you will score in your friendly matches. Achieve your objective to earn your investment back and a profit or lose it. If you don't achieve, we're betting. I mean, here we go. Did Rob Howley make this game? Right. We're investing in this. Estimated tries. I mean, I'll say 1. I mean, I guess. How many of this do we have? 800. I mean, do I really want? Yeah, let's say 1. We'll make 20. Yes, your team isn't ready. There aren't enough substitutes. This is where you can view your squad details, player stats, stamina levels, injuries. Okay, cool. So, I need to... How do I get to the subs? Oh, I've just realised you can also pick your captain and your punter. That's interesting. So I assume punter is meant to be, like, who's kicking it. So... Oh, that's fun. So you can actually now choose who you want to be. I mean, in terms of a captain, I don't know. Tom Price is pretty highly... I mean, who's got the best influence? I assume influence would be the highest stat to look for here. Oh, 82. Who was that? Luke Hamilton on 82. 86. All right. Theo Millet. Become my captain, apparently. How do I get to the subs bench? If I keep going down, it doesn't go anywhere. Every player you own can be found here. You can add them to your team in this section. Okay, so we've got to add a couple of people in for subs. So we're going to want... Oh my goodness. Right, there's a lot to look at here. Right, let's first of all... So we want to go over to... So let's go here. We're going to want props first of all. Well, we've got 1. Okay, brilliant. Add him to the team. Let's go back over here. Hooker. We'll add a hooker. It's going to be Lazar Zanto. Add to the team. Okay, for some reason it starts you all the way at the bottom. That's a little bit annoying. Locks. We probably want to have a couple of locks in here. So let's have... where's our line out? 68, 67. Okay, let's add both our big boys there. The flankers. So it looks like even though there's a whole choice of cards I have, I can't actually pick some of them for some reason. We'll pick a couple of flankers. Let's just pick the highest rated for now. And my number 8, it's going to be one of these two. I mean, they're the same person. I mean, that's going well. Looks like they're better overall, though. So we'll go with you. Scrum half. Tackle turnover. It's much better. Jackal's turnover. Okay, I'm going to go for you. Fly half. Bosviel. Get in here. Wingers. We'll just take both wingers for now. I assume this is why you need to have bought packs, really. Just to make this easier. Let's do. But unfortunately, I haven't earned anything yet to actually build a mega team. That'll probably be something to do at some point. Looks like overall, this dude's looking better. We'll go for him. And finally, a fullback. We have no fullbacks. We have nothing. Okay, how's it looking now? Do we now have a full team? Who knows? Number of players, 28. Looks like we now have a subs bench as well. I assume they've all gone in order. We're going to be a very forward-based team, it's looking like here. Unfortunately, there's no dual positions, which was a bit of a shame. Looks like he's... let's get rid of one of my locks just to put on a fullback. A fullback and a winger. Very useful to have a couple of people that can play multiple positions here. So let's just move him down here a little bit. And there we have it, guys. We've now got our 23-man team. This is, of course, where we can now pick a game to play. But this video has probably already gone on for long enough. I just wanted to show you guys what it's like creating a team, all of the options you have, and starting a career mode. I may well be doing some videos about the actual career, playing some games, and seeing where we can get with our team and getting some new players. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel just to keep up to date with all of the latest videos as they come out about Rugby 22. And if you've enjoyed this one today, or you found it useful just to have a look through all these menus, make sure you do drop this video a like, because it does really help the channel out. I hope you've all enjoyed today, guys. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.